Good morning. How are you guys doing? Um, Hi Lillian. Hi Isabella. Hi Zoe. Hi everybody else that I already said hi to in the chat. Um, hey Carol. How are you guys doing today? Let me know in the comments. Ugh. Are you guys just waking up? I've been sort of up for a little bit, but also kind of not up. Um, um, You're the master at making things cute and creepy. Oh yeah. Okay, this is gonna be your episode for sure. Um, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so much fun because it's fun to make things cute and creepy. Sometimes it's fun to draw cute things. Other times it's fun to draw creepy things. And it's just fun to try it out. Hi Mo, you're here. I'm glad you're up. I didn't forget today. Um, all right. Hi Blake. Hi. Um, all right, let's get started. So today we have obviously all things cute and creepy, and let's go into our morning plan. So our morning plan for today is going to include our quote of the day. Then we're gonna have our art review. Then we're going to create something cute. Then we're gonna do our karate break. Then we're gonna create something creepy. Then we're gonna do our challenge of the day, and then we're going to do our morning mail, and then I will send you guys off. Um, yeah, and then I can talk to you guys still on like Instagram or in the chat too. Okay. Etymology just hung up. Cool. You guys are funny. So our quote of the day comes from Mr. Joe Rampt, the late Joe Rampt. He was a story artist at Pixar when they were first starting out, and it was such a cool. He was so funny. He added a lot to Pixar. They always said that he was the heart and soul of Pixar because he really was. He was almost like a Pixar character in and of himself. He was so kind, so caring, but he also had such a dark side, like a sense of humor, and he would include a lot of that into the movies, and so that's where Pixar gets a lot of its kind of funny humor, where it's got a little bit of an edge to it, which I love because I think that's like the sweet spot is when it could still be funny for kids and stuff, but then there's still a little bit of sarcasm to it, and I love that. Because I mean, yeah, I think kids still pick up on the sarcasm too. Let me know if you guys like the sarcastic comments and like the kind of like the funny, edgy jokes in the Pixar movies, along with like the kind of like the slapstick humor. Joe Rampt, also he worked on before he worked at Pixar. He was working on The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. So he's had his hands in animation for a long time, um, and he also did a lot of the voices, which is called like scratch dialogue. When you're rehearsing and when you're doing the storyboards for a short, you kind of as you're kind of pointing to each storyboard, you um, you do like a fake voice just for the character in the meantime until they figure out who's the actor that they're gonna do and who they're gonna like what's the line actually gonna be. So you just kind of like do a stand-in dialogue, and they call that scratch dialogue. He was so good at it though that they ended up using him for a lot of the characters. So he did like Wheezy from Toy Story 2. He did the French shrimp, the cleaner shrimp from Finding Nemo, who's always like cleaning stuff and has the long like antenna whiskers. He was the inspiration for Mater, and a lot of other ones. Oh, Heimlich from Bug's Life. He also did that character too. So he did a lot of characters. And you could actually hear his voices, but he does a lot of accents. But check him out if you. There's a couple of videos of him, interviews with him on YouTube, where you could see behind the scenes of him pitching stories and doing the voice, and it's a lot of fun to watch because he's just such a fun spirited guy. He said, and this is one of his drawings that he did for Monsters Inc. He said, "I like people, and I'm very curious about what makes people tick, and I'm always trying to figure out what makes me tick." Um, and what he means by tick is kind of like what motivates somebody, what gets them out of bed in the morning, what's the driving force behind their life. Because if you're going to be a story artist, you have to know what that is to draw your characters and to give them very real feeling emotions. And I think since Joe Rampt was such a kind man, and he cared deeply about other people and even his coworkers, he would like knock on their door. He was famous for like knocking on their door and just checking in on his coworkers. And you could tell that he definitely touched the hearts of a lot of the people that he worked with. So it wasn't just a job for him. So he liked people. He was very curious about what makes people tick, and then also himself. And I think self discovery is definitely where coming up with good characters starts. If you know yourself very well, you can create very good characters and very deep characters. Monsters University. Oh, that's a good one. I'm loving what you guys are suggesting. WALL-E's so good. I love Ratatouille. Yep. I like Whale. No, WALL-E. Yeah. Yeah. So let's take our morning kind of breathing, and we'll go off of his quote. So everybody, close your eyes. Relax. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. We're gonna slow down for just a second. We're going to take a moment to breathe. I want you guys to close your eyes and open your mind and your heart to the world around you. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, keep on breathing slow. And like Joe, let's give ourselves permission to be curious today. Curious about the people we meet and the characters that we draw. Let's let us discover who they are, just like how we discover real people in life. And by doing this, we might be able to learn something about what makes our characters tick and what makes the people around us tick. So for right now, let's be curious and draw. All right. So our art review for today, you guys crushed it with our characters, our cartoon characters part 2. We have Isabella. She did a great drawing of a dog and a dragon and a killer whale. I think that's what it is. And very nicely done. I love that teal color for the dragon. Very nice. And I'm guessing for this one you also broke them down to shapes before you drew them, like we did in the class. So I think it definitely shows. I think if that's what you did, because the shapes are just very very like clean and appealing. And then we also have Kira and Eddie. You guys did such a good job drawing Charlie Brown and Sonic and Baby Yoda and Mary Shelley and Snoopy and a snake, and Sonic again. Wow, great job. And I love the Charlie Brown. I love how Kira, like, you got the squiggly lines, kind of like Charles Schultz does, to give the characters like that sensitivity. Yes, very nice job. And the Baby Yoda, I love the eyes, especially for Baby Yoda. I can tell you gave it your own twist for that, and I love seeing artists put their own twist on things. So very cute. And Snoopy looks cute too. Okay, who else do we got? We have, art from Noah G. So this is not me. This is Noah without the H. And you drew Mary Shelley, which I love, and you gave her the eyelashes too, and Snoopy and Sonic and the snake's eyes too. You guys are really good at drawing eyes. I'm very impressed. I like it. And Zoe, bravo! Look at that. She even colored it too. Very cool. I love Baby Yoda. I love the tiger and the elephant. The elephant was a tricky one. So very nice job. Yeah, very nice, guys. And I love how supportive you guys are being in the comments too. Warms my heart. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Oh, and these are from previous episodes. So Jana did a really cool shout out, and she posted on her Instagram that we do our free classes for kids. So thank you, Jana, for the shout out and for sharing that. And I also love that she shared the other activities that you can do too. Specifically, Some Good News. I love John Krasinski from The Office. If you guys know me at all, you know that I love The Office. So that Some Good News is really great. And so you guys should definitely check it out if you haven't yet. And that's on John Krasinski's YouTube. Sarah started to fill in her 2-point perspective drawing. And so you can see that she drew like a picket fence and the horses, and the trees, not horses. I don't know where that came from. And then Kylie. Kylie, I don't see you in the chat, but I hope you're there. You did a great job on your work. I love the lights. I love the colors that you used in your drawing. Very awesome. Is your door actually that color purple? That would be cool. And I love how you drew all the detail on your desk where you have like the little plant and the letter or whatever it was that you're writing on there. Very nice job. All right. Now, if you guys want to share your artwork, send it in to noahfontana@gmail.com. The washing hands is emoji is clapping. You guys are funny. Oh, Kylie, you're there. I see you now. Cool. Did you go to the Some Good News prom? Oh, I didn't go to the prom. Did you guys go to the prom? Some Good News, John Krasinski did a prom episode where he did it. But yeah, it seemed like a lot of fun. So for the prom. That's all good. I'm sure he'll do some more fun stuff. Also, Mo Willems, he does I think an afternoon doodle something like that. He's the guy who did Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the School Bus. Love his artwork, love his children's books. And he, I forget what the book was that he does with the pig and the elephant, but he does those too. But he draws in the afternoon. So if you guys are finished with my drawing class, then you guys can hop on to his drawing classes. I did. Cohen, I do have yours, but I'm going to share it a little bit later. Okay. And we danced all night and got dressed up. That sounds like a great way to spend the quarantine, Kylie. Very nice. Okay. All right, let's create something cute. So for example, I have examples for cute and creepy, both by the artist Joe Ramp that we talked about earlier. So Joe Ramp earlier is this guy right here. And I have a drawing that he did. This is for Bug's Life. And look how cute these little bugs are. It's hard to make bugs cute, honestly, because most people do not like bugs. And so he was able to do it. Oh, of course. Decorations. That's awesome. Lunchtime with Mo. Yep, exactly. Cool. So we're going to try to draw something cute, just like he did. And it doesn't even necessarily need to be something that is cute. We can just try to make it cute and figure out what are the components that make things cute. All right, so let's change to my iPad. And here we go. I have our beginning picture, which is a little cat. And let me know if you guys think this is cute. Also, in the comments, I'm going to start to break down things that are cute and why they're cute. But I want you guys to comment in the chat what you think makes something cute or not cute. So for right now, just comment in what you think makes things cute. So what about it? Oh yeah, no, I'm not at the CTN studio right now. Typically when I host classes there, I'll have a different background. Right now, this is just out of my apartment because of quarantine, so we're trying to keep everybody safe and social distancing. Okay. The eyes, for sure. But I will be back at the CTN studio, and we have some big plans for the morning cartooning there, but for right now, we'll have to make do with being right here. Okay, the eyes for sure make things cute. So let's make a list right here. There we go. Oops. The eyes. What else makes things cute? Shiny eyes, eyes and expression, big eyes. Yep. Sometimes the size. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think the head size in proportion to the body. So if you look at this little kitten, the the head size is this big and the body size is this big. So those circles are almost the same size. So that's one reason why this character is very cute, and why babies are so cute, is because their heads are so big in proportion to the rest of their body. What else do you guys have? The smile, yep, smile. The dog avatar. Posture, yep. Wow, you guys are on it. I'm so impressed. Everything is cute, it's just how you look at it. Funny you should say that, Kylie. So I have a couple pictures of some characters that can sometimes be not so cute, but I found pictures of them when they are cute. Just like this cat. How sometimes kittens can be cute, but then they can be less cute. Yep. Big head. And fluffy. Yep, totally. The way their fur looks, or their ears, right? What makes an ear cute versus not cute? Small ears, pops. Yep. Okay. So let's say if we're going to draw this character. Okay, so. We're going to draw this character. We'll make him nice and cute. Give the irises, make the pupils really big with a nice shine. Even making it look a little innocent by having like the eyes kind of like that, where they're like a little bit scared or sad. And little tiny nose. There we go. I think big paws too, because big paws in proportion to the rest of the body, because I think that makes the kitten look a little bit smaller too. It makes him a little bit more klutzy. Because I think it's always so funny when you watch like those videos of babies that are kind of like klutzy. There we go. Okay, now I have some other examples of some characters that I wanted to show you that are very cute. Here we go. Check it out. So we have Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. And do you think that he has similar qualities too? Let's see. He's got the big round eyes. And he even has like the kind of like one eye is open, one eye is like kind of off-centered. So we could add that into our character. Make it a little bit like, almost a little bit, also a little bit kind of tilted and kind of off. Like when I think of a serious, aggressive character, I think they're like focused and they're like honed in. But with a cute character, you kind of want that little like head tilt, which I noticed that the cat also has. So let's give our kitten a head tilt as well. Tilt the head. Maybe the other way. Here we go. Also, I think there's something very innocent about the characters being slightly cross-eyed. I think it just gives them a kind of like a wide-eyed look. You were toothless for Halloween before. Oh, that must have been a cool costume. Oh, and speaking, big ears, yeah. I think big floppy ears make the head look smaller, so I think we can even add, here, we'll make his eyes a little bit cross-eyed. There we go. And let's try making the ears a little bit bigger. Let's see if that makes it cuter. I think the ears being bigger might actually make the whole body look smaller. It might look more like a baby, like a kitten. So I think that should work. And definitely upright and perky, just because just because when they lay flat down, I think that's the aggressive sign for most animals, and so we don't want it to look aggressive. We want it to look very innocent. There we go. Yeah, totally. Oh, I'm using right now, if you look, this is in the sketching category right here, and I'm using the 6B pencil. That's my typical one. If I go in and do inking later, like where I do a more cleaner line, I go and either use the studio pen for a really clean line, or I do the dry ink brush. But for right now, I'm just using the 6B pencil. Oh, I didn't know that. When you see something cute, it's using the same part of your brain as falling in love. I like a big head and fluffy ears and big ears and short tail. Nice. Um, Also, I noticed that when elephants look at people, even adult people, they look at us the same way that we look at something like cute, like a kitten. So basically, elephants, like adult elephants, think that people are cute like that. It apparently triggers the same part of the brain. Also, I have one other cute excuse me, character that I want to show you guys right here, and I was able to add him in as per request. Stitch. There we go. Stitch is another great character because just like Toothless, he has that like evil side too that he does, but he also has a very cute side. And if you can look, doesn't he have all the same qualities that we were looking at? He's got a little bit of the tilt. He's got the big eyes. He's got even like his tongue out. We should add the tongue out because you can see actually in both of these characters, there's the tongue out there and there's a tongue out right there. Ears. Tilt. Tilt. And even like a little kind of awkward smile like Toothless has is kind of cute. So maybe we give our character a little bit tongue out and a smile. Maybe it's less of a smile, but just like that's just like curve it a little bit. There we go. See, that already looks a bit cuter. Nice. There we go. Blush to the kitten. Make it a big nose or make it really cute. Oh, let's see. What happens if we make the nose really big? Because you're right, these guys kind of do have a big nose. It depends. Oops, that is not a good big nose. Let's try this again. Here we go. I think, yes, big nose does make it look cute, but I also think it almost makes it look like a dog. So I think big nose for a dog would work, but a big nose for a cat kind of starts making it look almost like dog-like. So that's the thing, is that you still want to remain within your character. Yeah, oh, blush to the kitten. Yeah, you still want it to remain with your character. And like what is possible for that character while still being able to exaggerate what you can. There we go, we get a little bit of blush. A little pink for the tongue. Wow, so cute. Okay, if we even want to get real cute, we can add in like a bigger, another glimmer to his eye. Wow, it's getting like too cute right now. What do you guys think? Try blush. Yep. Oh, the dragon. Yes. We are gonna do a mixture, like amalgamation of characters, because I love doing that for my cousins that lived here in California before I moved out here. I would always draw them different character combinations, like gorillas and cheetahs and stuff like that together. So we'll definitely have to do that at some point. So right here, so I think we've gotten a pretty good idea of how to make a character cute, right? Okay, we're gonna pause right now, do some stretches, and then we're gonna move on to um, our next part of the class. Okay. So for our karate break, still have the sheet behind me, so we can't actually do any of the moves. You guys can definitely do them, and we can do our stretches though. And I'm gonna catch up on some of the comments while we do our stretches. So this one, I'm pulling my arm. This is gonna stretch my shoulder right here. Um, um, is there such thing as too cute? Yeah, I think so. Um, I think it's almost like it's like a cheesy cute is what I would say for that. I think I've seen that in some movies where it's like it seems like it doesn't fit the character, but they just made it cute just for it to be like just to make the audience go "aw," and I think that's I feel like that feels very unnatural and forced. It feels like you're trying to make me say "aw," and so I think that's too cute. But clearly Blake disagrees. To try watching this because Kate told her. Oh, cool. Do I know Kate? Okay, so we're stretching our fingers like this. There we go, pull them back. This will be good because it helps you, here we go. It helps you stretch the tendons in your forearm, which is good because those are the things that get stretched and get tight. Okay, there we go. Why did I break your heart? Who broke your heart? Okay, twist your wrist like this. There we go. Twist your wrist like that. Good. Pull it inward. Good. Okay. You can even stretch your hands like this. Like that. Good. I do have friends named Kate, but I'm just not sure which Kate you're talking about. I have a couple of Kate friends. All right. If you guys are getting this tossed up over cute, I'm interested to see how you guys react to when we do creepy. All right. Now, this one I had a request for Halloween episode. I think Kylie, that was you. So this is kind of an easy way into it. Hopefully, we're still doing this by Halloween, and we can do a real Halloween episode. But for right now, we're just gonna do a creepy black cat. I think it's more. I think in nature things can't be too cute, but I think when people try to like do a drawing and they try to make it too cute on purpose, that feels forced. But I think in real life, like with real animals, I don't think there's ever a limit to things being too cute. Oh, gotcha. Yes, yes, I do. I knew that. Do know that, Kate. Yes, awesome. Oh, that's so cool. I'm glad that she shared it. Okay. Oh, our neck. Let's change our neck. Go to the left, to the right, left to the right, up and down, up and down. Spin around in a circle. There we go. Spin around the other way of the circle. Cool. All right. Make sure you stretch your back, roll your shoulders. There we go. Yeah. The skeksis? What is that, Danilo? I have no idea what a skeksis is. Let me know. Maybe we can add it in for another class. There we go. It's okay if you had to rush Narita. You could always watch it later. All good, Isabella. Oh, and our backs. Make sure you twist your back. Good. Twist your back. Twist your back. Good. Make sure you have good posture when you're sitting. You sit up straight. Don't hunch over and like kind of like draw with your wrist. You want to draw with your arm or your elbow, and keep your back up straight. Even if it might feel comfortable to hunch over a little bit too much, that is gonna hurt after a long time. Okay. Yeah. Blake, you were getting ahead. That's part of the challenge, actually. So very good job. All right. Okay. Now, before we go on to creepy, I just wanted to show you guys a picture. Um, so we're gonna do creepy things right now for sure. But Joe Rampt also was a master of not only drawing cute things. So this was his cute um, for Bug's Life. There we go. But he also had a dark side that he loved coming out. He actually, Joe Rampt, I don't know if you guys know this, but he was he was really good friends with Tim Burton in college. They went to school together. And so they met there and they both had like that sixth sense of humor. So so they were always pulling pranks on people and like messing around with like fake blood capsules and like a lot of like Halloween stuff. Um, and he also worked with Tim Burton on a lot of Tim Burton's films. So I think he even did a voice in Nightmare Before Christmas, and he also drew the storyboards for that, and he helped him design a lot of the characters and a lot of the gags that you see in it, all the funny things. Joe Rampt was a really big part of that. And I think he was even they even modeled him as one of the movers in Coraline, too, just as like a tribute to him and his brother. So Joe Rampt definitely had that dark side, and one of the jokes that he made in Bug's Life was this one, where it was when the little kid ants they did a play of the big ants or the big insects defeating the grasshoppers, and it's very gory. There's a lot of blood, and they even have one of the characters die because in the movie they say that their teacher said that would make it more realistic. And you can see the look on everybody's faces, all the characters in the movie, where they're just like, "Oh God," and yeah. So it was a great kind of funny kind of joke that he put in there. That was very like dark humor, especially for a kids movie to have a scene like this. And that was definitely Joe Rampt. And yep, thanks Isabella. Not Monday though. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yes. And we might be changing those up. Oh, actually, I've been meaning to ask you guys. I'm going to do a more formal poll later, but what is this a good time for you all? Is because I know some of you have started school classes and everything, and I know sometimes this time can be difficult if you have your other classes and your other teachers trying to teach you. So if you guys have a better time that might work better for you, let me know, and I'm open to switching it up and going live a different time. Exactly. I think to what Blake was saying too. Should that be in a kids movie? If you see it on its own, it looks way creepier. If you see it in the flow of the movie, it actually works very well, and I think they did it very tastefully. Because you're not alone with thinking that it's creepy, so you don't feel like, oh, this is just a creepy movie. You feel like, whoa, these kids took it way too far. Because sometimes kids draw really gory stuff. I've had students draw really gory things in my classroom, and sometimes it's just kind of fun to do creepy drawings. Speaking of creepy drawings, all right, let's make our cute kitten not so cute anymore. Okay. So let's start it off with, cool. Let's make a list of what are the things that make this kitten not cute and more creepy. So let me know in the comments. You guys like it on the East Coast that time? Okay, cool. Yeah. Coraline has some creepy parts though. I mean, her eyes are buttons. That alone is kind of a creepy look, right? But maybe creepy is not the right word. Because she's so funny about Coraline. I have never seen the full movie Coraline. Is it worth watching? Even it seems like it's making everybody feel really weird in your minds. Let me know if it's a good movie to watch. Okay, cool. All right, and I could even do the classes on a different time each day. So like 1 o'clock one day for the East Coasters, and then like maybe earlier on a different day or later on a different day. All right, Coraline is the best movie ever. Okay, Scary Mouth. There we go. Now the comments. Okay, there we go. Yep. Fangs. Okay, So scary mouth is true, but I want to know like something visually that makes it creepy. So like fangs. That's what makes a mouth scary. Um, oh, you guys are crushing this. I can't even keep up with all these comments. Okay, good, good, good. Spiky fur. Oh yeah, and the reason I think cats um, do their fur spikes up like that is to make them look bigger and more intimidating. Actually, so that's and it's also when they're scared. Like if you see their tail, I always love that in Calvin Hobbes. Whenever Hobbes would get scared, his tail would get all fluffy like that, like this cat's. All right, what else? Spiky fur, scary mouth. You guys still think this cat is cute? I think because it looks like it's still a kitten. Um, oh, it's claws and nails. Yep. Oh yeah, open mouth. Good. That's good. Um, now wait, hold on. Now I'm gonna challenge that large eyes comment. If cute is also having really big eyes, wouldn't creepy be the opposite? Wouldn't it be small eyes? We can check. I have some examples again too. So we have Stitch and we have Toothless, both as let's check theirs out. Okay, let's see. Here's Toothless, and then here's Stitch. Wow, totally different characters. But yet it still is the same character, just like this cat is the same character. Uh, okay. Uh, oh, you did have nightmares for the next week. Ah, gotcha. Nightmares is those are I don't have them as much anymore, but I remember I watched the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang about the car, and that one gave me nightmares for a month. Did you guys have you guys watched any movies recently that gave you like nightmares for a long time? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang freaked me out. Whew. I don't even think I've still watched it since then. I'm just too I don't want to I don't even want to bring that back. Um, Carly didn't know it was scary. Okay, and I didn't know it was scary either. So I'm right there with you, Zoe. Um, oh, it's coming towards you. That's good. That's a good point. Yeah. Um, yeah. Usually when things are cute, when they're scary, they're coming directly at you. This is more intimidating. Scary background. Yeah. Front paw is out. Small pupils. Yep. Good. Yep. Oh, front paws out. Yeah, because you see that in Stitch and in the cat. Uh, it's like reaching out at you, like yeah. Um, no hair. That's gonna be creepy. Red eyes, flattened ears. Yep, flattened ears, pointed ears. Yeah, flattened, pointed ears, and the pointy. Look at that. Even here, let's change to red. You see on Toothless, you have these jagged spikes, and even on Stitch, you have these spikes um, for his claws and in the fangs. Even his wings look spiky. Also, if you look, he keeps his head low, um, so that you kind of can't even see the eyes. Um, that's actually why cops have like those dark visors like this where it covers their eyes, because even seeing the eyes at all, you see a lot of emotions and expressiveness in the eyes. So if you guys have ever watched like Hunger Games or like Star Wars when they have the soldiers with the masks on, that's supposed to be an intimidation feature. So if you cover the eyes, it looks a lot more intimidating than if you see the eyes. Even if the eyes are angry, um, almost having like a robotic where there's no emotion is scary too. Let's see, pointed ears, small pupils, the paws outreach. Well, I watched Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, I had Nightmares for a minute. Nightmare Before Christmas, that is a creepy one. Um, Lines in the eyes. Oh, yep, it was a Wizard of Oz, the real one. Oh yeah, that the Wizard of Oz, the flying monkeys, that scared my brother, my little brother. That was his movie. We each had our movie. Excuse me, our movie that scared us, and the flying monkeys and the Wizard of Oz. Whew. But what was weird is that he loved the Wicked Witch. He loved the Green Witch. He thought she was so cool, but the flying monkeys creeped him out. Um, I'm warning you though. It was some creepy moments in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Um, Prowling closer, yeah. So it's like, okay, I think we're ready to let's do it. And we also have like the okay. Let's try a creepy cat. Here we go. So we want this cat to be coming in closer. I'm gonna make these a little bit smaller. Okay. Pirates of the Caribbean. That scared you? Oh, with the Chucky. I've never seen Chucky actually. Let me see. I want to scary. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, those skeletons are pretty creepy. Um, Pennywise. Oh, it that scared me for sure. I remember one time I was watching it. It was so funny. I was watching in my room by myself, and I was watching on my computer. And there was a really scary part. The one with the projector in the newer It, but the first one. Um, and it gets like scarier and scarier. And as I was watching, I didn't realize, but I was rolling farther and farther back in my chair. And so when the scene finally ended and it was calm and not scary anymore, I realized I was all the way across the room, and I was just like, "How did I get over here?" Um, yeah. Okay. Jurassic Park. Chucky wasn't scary for here. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang again. Annabelle. Oh yeah, Gremlins. Um, I also have. I mean, I was into a phase where I was like really into creepy things, and that's why, even though more often I draw cute things because I work with kids a lot, um, I do have a very like a good background in drawing creepy things. I thought it was like I was just fascinated by it in high school. I think that was how old I was, or middle school, and so I was just like this creepier and the more gnarly and the bloodier the better, and it was just like fun to see how creepy you can make things look. So let's make our cat. Um, okay, here we go. So we're gonna make our cat. Let's start with the circle. And for the eyes, we're gonna keep it head on, just like I think Kylie had said. We're gonna keep the eyes low, like we're gonna keep the head down. So here's gonna be the eyes. And I think a lot of wrinkles and like a lot of like creases in the skin will make it look creepy too. And even like the whiskers, they can be like a little bit more like wiggly almost. You see like where they look like they're kind of like loose and kind of crinkly. Um, that's I think that's a good sign for a creepy. There we go. I'll draw the little sliver of the eyes. There we go. How's that looking, guys? Much more creepy. All right. I'll make his mouth open. Very creepy. And we'll make all of his fur spiky. You know, nothing's gonna be fluffy anymore. We're gonna make it all very creepy and spiky fur. And we'll make his ears go flat down like this. There we go. You thought Toy Story was scary? Well, okay, wait, in your defense though, Jet, I think Toy Story, the kid, Sid, that was pretty creepy. And his like toy monsters, so they were basically Frankenstein monsters. So I think that was the idea too, is that it was supposed to be a little creepy. Unless you thought like Woody and Buzz were creepy, then I don't know about that. Toy Story the monkey. Oh, and Toy Story 3, yeah, the monkey, yeah, that was definitely supposed to be. I think they were trying to pull from actual scary scenes in movies too. Oh my goodness, like when the doll was right in front of your face. Ugh. Um, Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh yeah. I mean, he turned into a bunch of bugs at one scene during his musical number. Okay, so let's keep on going with this creepy cat. Also the shapes too. So like even for the eyes, I'm making the shapes more angular, you know? So they're like more almost like triangle shapes. Or they don't have a lot of round edges. Because when things are sharp, that adds to the creepiness. There we go. So we got open mouth, spiky fur, claws. We need to do claws coming towards you, small pupils, front paws out. Let's do that. I think we need to do the body now. So for the body, let's have its shoulders arched. Let's have its fur on its back raised like that. Do you guys find when you draw like creepy cats or creepy animals, you tend to make the face with your face? I mean, you tend to, yeah, exactly. You tend to make your face feel creepy. I know for Beauty and the Beast, the animator Glenn Keane, he talks about that. He said that when he would come home after animating the Beast all day, and the Beast was like snarling, and he's like, "Arr," and he's just always drawing like this snarly face. He would make that face on his head, on his own face, and he would come home and he'd be like, "Oh my goodness," he's like, "My cheeks hurt just because I was snarling all day," even though he was just drawing the character. Claws. Maybe we could make it even creepier. I think this like looks like claws, and we'll make the claws very like thin, and the legs really thin too. I mean too. There we go. Let's try to get the claws out so that we can see them like. And again with the claws, try to see if we can get rid of all the curves in them, and we'll try to make them more angular. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm erasing out the curved parts. We can even have him like dripping drool or whatever from his mouth. And I think having like dark, having him a lot like in the shadows a lot too, I think that'll make it really creepy. Very creepy. Look at this cat. I think somebody said that too in the comments. It was like the dark background too. All right. I think that looks very creepy. Let's compare him to our cute cat kitten. It's very different, right? Um, um, okay, tool. Oh yeah, totally. You got them reading the comments. You guys had, yep. Um, yeah, yeah. Don't watch Eclipse of any of these scary movies. Eclipse are supposed to scare you too. All right, so we have our cute cat and we have our creepy cat. With a lot of the dark shadows and everything like that. I'm excited to see what you guys drew. I want to know if you guys like drawing the cute kitten, or if you like drawing the creepy one more. Let's end it on the cute one, because I have to show you guys, oops, some more slides. Hold on. So, we had our creepy fun. Now our challenge of the day is to take something that is typically cute and make it creepy. So it could be like, a baby puppy or something like that, and see if you can make it creepy. And then also take something that's typically creepy and make it cute. So what if you took Chucky, or if you took one of the things that scared you as a kid? Like what if you took, I'm looking through the comments now, um, uh, Boogie from, yeah, that's the one I'm looking for, Boogie. What if you took Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas and you made him cute somehow? Now that you guys know how to break down the characters and what to look for to make things cute or not. Maybe I'll even try to make Chitty Chitty Bang Bang not scary. It was never the car, so it was, yeah, they had like a kid snatcher and they had a room with like a bunch of old guys, and that like freaked me out. But maybe there's a way that I can make that not creepy. But yeah, so that's the challenge for today. Make something creepy cute and make something cute creepy. And after that, I also wanted to show you guys our morning mail of the day too. And this one I wanted to highlight Cohen. Cohen's been in my classes for a long time now, and he's been participating in these morning cartooning sessions too. So here we have his Charlie Brown, and I want to show him nice and big right here. We have his Charlie Brown and Snoopy. But he also did, he's also in my digital drawing class too, which we're ending tomorrow. It's our last class for that one. And he also did Baby Yoda. He did Meet the Artist, where he drew himself, and then a panda bear too. Even though pandas aren't bears, I know that. But yeah, and he was able to do a time lapse of it too, which is really cool. Which I love. I love all the drawings that he's been doing. And to see him trying out new like mediums and new techniques and everything, and even new styles. So really good job, Cohen. Bravo. Thank you for all your hard work. I really appreciate and admire it. You are an inspiration to me as well. Okay. If you guys think of what we want to draw next, leave it in the comments. You guys are funny in the comments. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the comments. Yeah, let me know what you guys want to draw next in the comments. In the video, I know you guys put them in the chat too, but if you put them in the video, I can see them a lot easier. So try to do that if you can. Submit any of your drawings from today to noahfontana@gmail.com to be featured on Thursday's episode, which is their next episode. I'm really excited to see everybody's creepy and cute kittens. I definitely want to see how they came out. And also the homework. I really want to see how you guys make something that's creepy cute, and how something that's cute is creepy. And if you want to help support, we have a donation link below. So just follow that, and you can just click on it and donate, and it'll help me buy a better background so I can do some karate with you guys still. And don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, both of those. And I'll see you guys on Thursday for interior design. And by interior design, I mean we're going to do like plants, we're going to do cloth and fabrics, and we're going to do like things that you could decorate your room with. And so if you've taken my other class where we did the layout and setting, if you haven't taken that, watch that episode, and then that way we can go into it and we can redraw your bedroom, but we can like add and make it your dream bedroom, and make it how you want it. We can like add a couple cool different like things to it. We can go into detail on how to draw like plants and succulents and rugs and curtains and stuff and all that stuff. But anyway, I'll see you guys. Thank you guys for joining me so much. I had so much fun. I love talking to you guys on the chat each day, and yeah, it's the best way for me to start off my day. So thank you guys, and have a good one.